This repair bill right here? $6,000. And the car that caused it? Mechanics say it's basically a ticking time bomb. The worst part is there's a good chance you're driving one right now. Today we're exposing 5 cars mechanics are warning people to avoid in 2026. These aren't random opinions. This is real data from Consumer Reports, NHTSA recalls, and repair shops that see these cars roll in week after week. And the number 1 car on this list doesn't just cost money, it absolutely destroys your wallet. So if you're planning to buy a car in 2026, watch this entire video before you sign anything. I'm here to save you thousands of dollars. Number 5, the Nissan Rogue. This is one of the best-selling SUVs in America. Families love it, first-time buyers love it, and on the surface it seems like a smart choice. But mechanics often see this SUV coming from a mile away. The issue is the CVT, the continuously variable transmission. Nissan has relied heavily on this type of transmission for years, and many mechanics say it's one of the weakest points in the vehicle. Instead of traditional gears, a CVT uses a belt and pulley system to adjust power delivery. When everything works correctly, it can feel smooth and efficient. But when it fails, it usually fails completely. Owners often report transmission issues beginning somewhere between 60,000 and 80,000 miles. That's not even considered high mileage for a modern SUV. And when the transmission goes out, the replacement cost can land anywhere between $3,500 and $6,000. Think about that for a moment. You buy a $30,000 SUV, and before you've even finished paying it off, you're staring at a repair bill that looks like another car payment. That's not normal maintenance, that's a major financial hit. If you already own a Rogue and it's running fine, regular maintenance like transmission fluid checks can help extend its life. But if you're currently shopping for a used or new SUV, many mechanics say you should carefully consider your options before choosing this one. And the next vehicle on this list? Owners were literally told not to park it inside their garage. Number 4, the Jeep Wrangler 4xe. The Wrangler has always had a reputation for toughness. It's the SUV people associate with off-road adventures, durability, and reliability. But the plug-in hybrid version, the Wrangler 4xe, has raised some serious concerns. Stellantis issued a recall related to a potential battery fire risk. And the warning given to owners was something you rarely hear about with modern vehicles. Some were advised not to park the vehicle inside structures and to avoid charging it indoors until repairs were completed. Imagine paying over $50,000 for an SUV and then hearing you shouldn't park it in your own garage. Recalls happen in the automotive industry, that's true. Even reliable brands face them. But when the issue involves battery fires, that's a completely different level of concern. Many owners purchased the Wrangler 4xe specifically because it was marketed as a greener, more efficient version of the classic off-road SUV. However, hybrid systems add complexity. They combine gasoline engines, electric motors, high-voltage batteries, and complex control systems. Mechanics often say diagnosing and repairing these systems can be far more complicated and expensive than working on traditional powertrains. If problems occur outside the warranty period, repairs can become extremely costly. Now, the next car shocked a lot of people because this brand was supposed to represent the future of driving. Number 3, the Kia EV9. Kia has come a long way over the past decade. Vehicles like the Telluride and EV6 helped transform the brand's reputation and proved that Kia could compete with much more expensive manufacturers. But the EV9 has raised some early warning signs that buyers shouldn't ignore. According to reliability ratings from Consumer Reports, the EV9 received a score of just 25 out of 100. For a vehicle priced around $55,000, that number makes people pause. Owners have reported various issues ranging from software glitches to infotainment system crashes and inconsistent range estimates during real-world driving. Electric vehicles rely heavily on complex software systems, and when those systems misbehave, it can create frustrating experiences for drivers. But reliability isn't the only concern here. Depreciation is another major factor. Electric vehicles in this price range are seeing rapid value drops in the first few years of ownership. In some cases, they can lose 20 to 25% of their value within the first year alone. Imagine purchasing a brand new $55,000 SUV and watching $12,000 of that value disappear before you even celebrate your first year of ownership. For many buyers, that kind of financial drop feels like a punch to the gut. And now we're getting into the top two. The next vehicle is a family minivan, and it has faced multiple battery fire recalls. Number 2. The Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. This is the vehicle many families trust to carry the people who matter most in their lives. Parents buy it for the space, the sliding doors, and the promise of fuel savings thanks to its hybrid powertrain. But reliability rankings haven't been kind to this minivan. Consumer Reports rated the Pacifica Hybrid with a score of just 26 out of 100, placing it among the least reliable vehicles in its category. And the concerns don't stop with reliability ratings. The Pacifica Hybrid has been involved in multiple recalls related to potential battery fire risks. When a vehicle designed for family transportation faces fire-related recalls, that understandably makes people nervous. Your car isn't just transportation. It's where your kids sit, where your groceries ride home, and where you spend hours commuting every week. And if a hybrid battery fails outside of warranty coverage, replacing it can cost $8,000 or even more. That's not a small repair bill. For many households, that's a serious financial emergency. Mechanics often say the Pacifica Hybrid is one of those vehicles that looks great on paper with its fuel efficiency and family-friendly features, but behind the scenes it can deliver some very expensive surprises. And now we've reached number 1, the ultimate luxury SUV that might also be the ultimate money pit. Number 1, the Range Rover. This is the vehicle many people dream about owning. It represents luxury, power, and status. It's the kind of SUV that turns heads wherever it goes. But behind that prestigious badge lies a reputation that mechanics know all too well. Many repair professionals say the Range Rover is one of the most expensive vehicles to maintain and repair over the long term. Let's start with one of the most common issues, air suspension. When the suspension system fails, repair costs can range from $3,000 to $6,000. Electrical problems are another common complaint, and diagnosing them can take hours because modern luxury vehicles rely on dozens of interconnected control modules. Engine issues on high-performance models can also lead to extremely expensive repairs. And reliability rankings haven't helped the brand's reputation either. J.D. Power studies frequently place Land Rover near the bottom of reliability lists. But the real financial shock for many owners comes from depreciation. Imagine buying a brand new Range Rover for $100,000. Fast forward 5 years, and that same vehicle might only be worth around $30,000. That's $70,000 in lost value. Not spent on gas, not spent on maintenance, just gone. That kind of depreciation is brutal. Many owners describe it as financial suicide. The Range Rover might look like $1 million, but over time it can drain your bank account faster than almost anything else on the road. So those are 5 cars mechanics say you should research very carefully before buying in 2026. From transmission failures and battery fire recalls to extreme depreciation, one wrong decision can cost you thousands of dollars. Now I want to hear from you. Which car on this list surprised you the most? And is there a vehicle you think should have made the list? Drop your answer in the comments. And if someone you know is about to buy one of these cars, send them this video. You might literally save them thousands of dollars. Make sure you subscribe, because in the next video we're exposing luxury cars that look expensive but are secretly worthless. Stay smart, drive safe, and I'll see you in the next one.